obviously at this point in the season he can't reinvent the wheel, but what can he do to sort of jumpstart the team at the beginning of games?
I mean, bring it to their attention. I think they feel that we haven't gotten off to some great starts, and we're not gonna change. We're gonna get better as far as starting better. I think when we get ball reversals, we're a much more efficient basketball team, so we brought that to their attention. When we don't get ball reversals, it's a drastic shift in our efficiency. So we got to incorporate a little bit more of that, and we got to open the floor up a little bit for them to have some room to operate.
I'll take that to mean the lineup changes.
No, not at all.
John, what's been their response these couple of days? Have they come back and done the things that you wanted them to do to get ready for tomorrow?
Yes, that's what the team does. This is a resilient group. This is a team that obviously hasn't dealt with a whole lot of losing, but it'll shake you for a moment. That 24-hour rule.
Yeah.
Bask in the glory of a defeat, and you handle a defeat, and you handle it with grace, but you handle it with learning lessons. Things were exposed, and hopefully we can fill some of those holes and get back to happier times.
What have you mostly been focused on these past couple of days in practice?
Yeah. Our offense, just getting better looks and getting ball movement. Like, the ball's been sticking too much to individual players, and it's stagnant. We need to get our bigs involved. So we're gonna look to get them the ball in positions that they can score, whether that's 2 feet in the paint, or whether that's hitting mid-range shots. And if you got 3-point range, you can take good, like fluid, like rhythm threes.
You said that a lot of times you can learn lessons in these kind of games as opposed to beating a team by 50.
Yeah.
The lessons that were obviously learned from the other night, a little bit more painful, but really in the long run might work out best, come March.
The only painful thing was our offense. Our defense was decent. UCLA doesn't shoot as well as they shot. So they were ready for us. Like, we bring out the best in people. So we're gonna shift that and give it to UCLA. Like, UCLA is gonna feel the target on their backs, and they're gonna feel everybody's best. And then we just gonna fall back where people want us to be anyway. And we're gonna be better. Our offense has to. 60 points is not gonna win you a whole lot of basketball games nowadays. So we got to get better. We got to put points on the scoreboard, and we got to do it as a collective group. Not one individual's playing well here or another one's playing well here. We got to do it as a collective group. We know that. So that's what we've been working on the last couple of days.
It was Malaysia's game the other day.
Yeah.
She kind of bounced back and kind of tried to find what she's good at and what she's.
Here's the thing, people go crazy. It's Malaysia's process. It's her process. Everybody has a process. Everybody wants to say, maybe transfer. Everybody wants to say, well, what? We trust over here. Yeah. We trust our process, and our process is sometimes painful. Our process is sometimes great. Our process sometimes, the greatness camouflages what you really need to work on. That's with everybody. Malaysia and I are good. It's the other people that have some issues with what's going on here. Our house is tight.
Is that a little strange after what you guys have accomplished these couple of years, that all of a sudden, hey, let's blow the whole thing up,
Yeah, we're not a blowout type, We're a grinding team. We grind all the time, right? Even in our winning, we're still grinding. And now that we take a loss, we're gonna grind. We only know one way to do it, and that's to grind. There is nobody on this side of the court that's really feeling like the bottom has fallen out. So we're gonna continue to do what we do. We love basketball over here. Like, we absolutely love it. We love it for the good and the bad of it. We love it for the challenges. And we're going to continue to get this team where it needs to be. It's unfortunate that we got the type of schedule that doesn't lend itself to, create happier times for everybody. It's our choice, though, to do that. It's our choice, so it's only going to make us better.
Now I'm going to ask you about Iowa State. What have you seen out of them, and how much of a challenge are they going to be for you tomorrow?
Challenge, a huge challenge. Crooks is incredible. Like, she does things and does things extremely well in her way. Like, if we give her, 2 feet in the paint, and for 80% of her touches, long day. Okay, if we can get her to give us 2 moves on 80% of her moves, I think it favors us. But we're not gonna think it's just gonna be her. It's everybody. Emily Ryan is the head of the state, and she is, by far puts the ball where her teammates need to be. Brown, another one that is going to challenge our bigs to keep her in front of us, as well as her ability to stretch the floor out. And then they got complementary players that stretch the floor, and our D, we got to pack our D, and then we got to put some points on the scoreboard.
What was your message to Malaysia after the game on Sunday?
What was my message?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Let's get back at it. It's not anything hard. I don't know if people want some sort of revelation on. We're good. She came in here ready to rock and roll yesterday. She practiced well today. I'm good. I got a short memory. We just got to keep it moving.
And she went through struggles last year at the beginning. And she kind of snapped that game early against the North Carolina.
Malaysia is a generational talent. Does that mean that she's not going to go through some things? Yeah, she is. What's important to me is the trust. Okay, she trusts me. I trust her, and it's family trust. So, I don't have a soundbite to give you about. Only I have is we're all good. It's her process that we're going to continue to trust, because it's not even about UCLA. It's not about she didn't play the rest of the game. What is it about is making sure that her picture's up here, and she's in the league for as long as she wants to be in the league. That's her process, and sometimes that process forces you to be uncomfortable at times. But then you address things and you move forward.
Thank you, Coach.
Appreciate it.